Elsewhere this morning, a recent national study shows Latino students at Purdue are less likely to make it to their graduation day. Now, according to the report released last month, 71% of white students can expect to graduate at Purdue. Only 54% of Hispanic students at the university are donning a cap and gown. Alexandra Dyro reports.
Recent numbers released by the Education Trust show that Purdue University has some of the biggest national graduation gaps between white and Hispanic students. For some Latino students, like Virginia Del Real, these numbers come as no surprise.
Ever since I started Purdue University, those numbers have been very high and have been very alarming. So it's not really that surprising anymore.
Vice Provost for Diversity, Dr. Gwendolyn Taylor, says Purdue will begin long-term studies this fall to determine why certain students make it to graduation day and others don't.
We know students were qualified to be here. We know that the students got here and they were successful with respect to staying the first year. So the question for us to understand institutionally is what's going on after the first year onto that 6-year graduation rate.
Although Taylor says there are many factors contributing to these statistics, but one of the biggest problems may be a lack of funding.
I would suspect that one of the key issues is probably going to be finance for a lot of these students. That's what we see nationally, that finance or the absence of funds to really be successful in completion is a challenge, or the need to work is a challenge.
I think a lot of that has to do with either their finances or just like the amount of work that they have to do outside of school just to be able to pay for school.
For some students like Del Real, who holds a job to fund her schooling, there's no price on education.
To me, myself, education is the biggest thing that I have. That's the reason why I came to this country. That's the reason why my parents brought me, because they knew that I wouldn't be able to continue an education back home. I probably would have only made it to 6th grade.
Alexandra Dyro, News Channel 18.
Now, among some of the other public universities with large white Hispanic graduation gaps are Michigan State and Auburn University. For links to the full study, visit our website, WLFI.com.